Hello, I'm Dylan Anderson, a consultant here at CodaBears. In today's Lunch and Learn, we are going to go over Business Process Management in Epicor ERP 10.2.300. Business Process Management is a great way to enforce your business rules on your data. You can easily prevent bad data from going into your system and enforce specific rules to users or a group. Epicor ERP's data and method directives can also be used to automate processes such as emailing and printing based on certain actions. We'll show you the basics of using this powerful tool. So in this Lunch and Learn, we are going to default the address, state, SIP, and city fields within the customer maintenance screen using a method directive. So first, let's begin by creating our method directive. In Epicor, we're going to go to Menu, System Management, Business Process Management, and then open the Method Directives Maintenance window. We are then going to click on the Method Code button and begin our search on the business object customer. We want this method directive to run pre-update, so before the record is added to the database or updated in the database. So the method is going to be called update. So to narrow results down, we're going to type in update within the where method name starts at field, and then click search and select the first option. You don't have to type in update within that field. You can just click search and look through all of the available method directives. So now that we have our customer update method populated here within the method directive maintenance screen, we're going to go to File, New, and then do a new pre-processing. So pre-processing is before the update, base processing is during the update, and then post-processing is after the update. We want to run this check and prompt an error when the address field or state or zip or city are not filled out. So for directive name, I'm going to put customer required fields. You don't have to populate a group, but you can create a group just by simply typing within this box or selecting an existing one from this drop-down. I'm going to click on the design button here and begin designing my pre-processing method directive. Within this designer, the first thing I want to do is drag and drop a condition. I am then going to attach the start object to my condition. I'm going to select my condition, and then down here under properties, I'm going to add a few rules. So the first rule I want to add is the specified field of the changed row is equal to the specified expression. I'm going to set my field here by clicking on the specified. And the first field that I'm going to do is address 1. So the address 1 field of the changed row is equal to the specified expression. My expression here is going to be 2 quotes to represent a blank. I'm going to then click check syntax. Syntax is okay, so I'm going to click OK, and we have our first rule. So when this method gets triggered, it's going to go to this condition first, and it's going to check if the customer address 1 field of the changed row is equal to blank, then it's going to return true. So I'm going to continue and add my other rules here, and it's going to be the same one. The specified field of the change row is equal to the specified expression. Now, if this field is going to be state, and then I'm going to do the same expression, 2 quotes to represent a blank. My operator must be OR. If it is AND, it is going to basically run this check and require that the address 1 field and the state field both be blank for it to return true. With the OR operator, the address 1 or the state field. If either of these are blank, it's going to return true. I'm going to continue and add my other rules for city and zip. Now that I have my condition with all of my properties, I'm going to now add a raise exception object to the left side of my condition. So if any of these fields are blank, it's going to return true. So I'm going to drag from my true and attach it to my raise exception object here. I am then going to design the exception error message. So for the name, I'm just going to put fields required. You must fill out the address, city, state, and zip fields, and then click OK. Now I'm going to click Save, close out of my designer. I'm going to check Enabled and click Save again. Now I'm going to go back to my Epicor window. I'm going to go to Sales Management, Order Management, Setup, and then open the Customer Maintenance screen so I can test my method directive. So now I'm going to go to File, New, create a new customer, and I'm just going to call this customer Google. I'm going to give it GOOG as the customer ID, address 1. I'm just going to type in an example address here. Now I'm going to leave my zip code here blank just to test my BPM, so I'll hit Save. You must fill out the address, city, state, and zip fields. So I'm going to fill in my zip code now and see if I get that message back. This is a base Epicor requirement. A valid territory ID is required. This is not part of our BPM. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Get Territory so that we have a territory. As you can see, we have saved successfully without any errors. This concludes my Lunch and Learn on Business Process Management in Epicor ERP 10.2.300.